Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Kieran and I have flipped well over 250 cars and motorbikes, and whilst I've made a lot of money doing it, I've also lost up to around about 1,500 quid on a single deal. Horrible. So yeah, I've bought cars with hidden structural issues and I've made beginner mistakes that have cost me time, money and obviously a lot of stress. So in this video, I'm going to show you the 5 biggest mistakes that will cost you on your first flip so you can avoid them and protect your money and actually start making a profit. Most beginners don't fail because car flipping doesn't work. It absolutely does. They fail because they don't follow a system. They jump from video to video, they're guessing and they're relying on their instinct, which we all do to some varying degrees, but having a system and process in place will help. You don't need more information, you literally just need a process. Mistake number 1, ignoring your own system. This is where your losses come from. You see something off, you feel something's not right, but you just ignore it. I've done this plenty of times myself. You know, you convince yourself it's probably going to be fine and it's not. Now you've got repairs, time wasted and a harder car to sell. So if your system says no, then it is a no. Mistake number 2 is rushing the process. A lot of beginners think speed equals profit. It doesn't. And you're thinking, wait, it does. Yes, speed without control equals certain mistakes. So if you think you're going to rush the process and get from A to Z without doing all the letters in between, you're in a world of trouble. You need to do the B, C, D, E. As much as it's mundane and a little bit more boring, you have to do that because you're never going to get to Z as efficiently and as smoothly as possible if you don't do the steps in between. So do not rush the process. Remember, fast flips come from good decisions, not rushed ones. Mistake number 3 is not having basic tools. Remember, you don't need a garage, so when you hear this and you think, oh my god, I don't have anything, that's fine. But you do need some basic tools. Even small things give you like a massive advantage. A jump pack for a dead battery, an OBD2 reader where you can check engine codes, clear them, equals massive free cash, because engine codes are very bad. If you can't clear them, or they actually are a problem, then they can cost a fortune. Fresh car smelly equals free cash, another one. Make the car smell good, make it seem like it's been looked after at least, make it appear to be a good car, good smelling car, fresh car, new car. You know, somebody's buying a new car, you got to think, so you want to make it seem like that when they're coming to purchase it. It's always better to have or do something rather than nothing at all. You got to do something. You got to try to please the customer in some way, shape or form, and the more of these small things that you do, the easier the sale is going to be at the end of the day. So mistake number 4, underestimating costs. And this is where your profit margins disappear. Something simple like a battery, an engine light, an MOT issue. Ouch, this is the MOT issues can be very expensive. They can either be £0, something where the MOT may just give you an advisory and it's fine, it can go through, or quite easily you can be £1,000 plus. That's a reality. I just would advise not to buy cars which have MOT issues or close to their MOT expiring. In your beginning days, you always want to have a plan of what is your absolute worst case scenario, this, that, the other. Yes, the car just completely dying, there's a very low chance, but you need to take it into account. So when it does eventually happen, you say, okay, that's fine, take it on the chin, move forward onto the next car. Mistake number 5 is a lack of structure. This is what keeps people stuck. Not deals, not money, confusion. They don't know. Tax, insurance, where to fix, how to check properly. Everything is scattered. The difference is not knowledge, it's having everything in one place. What changed for me was building systems. Now I don't guess, I follow a process every single time. Before viewing, there's the MOT history, service history, car checks, listing analysis, then AI summaries, cost estimates, known issues. On site, you want to check your full checklist, which is very important. Have no emotion and have a clear maximum offer. Remember, not every deal is for you. Some cars look profitable, but they're outside your ability. So even though it might be a profitable flip, if it's not something that you can deal with, then just don't take it on. Or if it seems like it's got a few too many things, just imagine there might be a few more things which you're not even aware of. So something which might seem a little bit difficult ends up being massively difficult. Or if something seems fishy or off. Either way, that's where beginners get stuck. Sometimes the best deal is the one you walk away from. So if you avoid these mistakes, here's what it will look like for you. You find a simple deal, You do all your checks properly and buy it with confidence. Fix the small issues and sell it fast. Make a quick 200 to 600 on your first deals. You can make a lot more. And then you reinvest, you upgrade your tools, your experience gets naturally upgraded, build some momentum. You want no surprises, no stress, and just repeatable flips. If you want the exact checklist, systems and tools that I use on every single deal, I put them inside my free school community. I'm active in there every single day answering questions. And if you're serious about getting started, join, let us know where you're at and I'll help you get moving. If you've got a budget in mind, drop it in the comments and I'll tell you exactly what I would look for. Thank you very much for watching. Join the community now, subscribe, and get your first deal under your belt.